Newly released body cam footage shows unarmed black truck driver bitten by a canine, and cop later asking the fellow officer, why do they seem so mad? More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video we have a truck driver who was bitten by a canine dog after the officer released him and asked his partner, why are they so mad? Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. There's more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over similar to yourself. I'm my normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Newly released body cam footage of an Ohio cop siccing his canine on a surrendering truck driver last month shows the now fired officer warning the suspect before commanding the dog to attack and later asking a colleague if what he did was wrong. Circleville police officer Ryan Speakman can be heard yelling at Jadarrius Rose, age 23, multiple times to get on the ground or get bit in the July 4th incident. Get on the effing ground or I'm going to send the dog. Speakman shouts as he gets out of the car with his dog. You're going to get the F dog sick. Get on the ground or you're going to get bit, the officer said. Final chance. You're going to get bit. And the officer released the dog. The unleashed dog, Serge, first runs past Rose and straight to the other responding officers. This is key. Before turning and making a U-turn and beelining straight to Rose. It took the officers about 30 seconds, count them, 30 seconds, time it, to get the dog off of Rose and out of Serge's grip. All while the truck driver was desperately pleading for help to get the dog off. I'm quite sure the dog was sinking his teeth deep in my man's arm. It was announced that last month that Speakman was placed on administrative leave on the incident and was later terminated because he did not meet the standards of the expectations we hold for our police officers. That was a cop-out for the police. They said, we don't want to be a part of this foolishness. Get this boy out of here. We'd rather lose you and deal with the lawsuits and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was them just sitting there saying, we cutting our ties with this situation. We want nothing to do with it. Rose, who was driving with a missing mud flat on a truck. This is the reason why he got pulled over and he got arrested. Was on his knees and with his hands up when he was mauled. A missing mud flat. In another video released by the Ohio Highway Patrol, a trooper is heard repeatedly telling Speakman not to release the dog while Rose's hands were up. Let me repeat that. In another video released by the Ohio State Patrol, a trooper is heard repeatedly telling Speakman not to release the dog while Rose's hands were up. Your own officers is telling you not to do it. But because you're a horse's ass, you like, nah, you gonna listen to me. You gonna do what I tell you to do. See, that gun and that badge give them a lot of heart. And they think they got a lot of authority with that gun and badge too. Nah, fam. It doesn't give you a right to go out there and do whatever you feel like you want to do. Because there's rules and regulations that you have to abide by as well. Clearly, he was not abiding by it. After Rose was apprehended, Speakman can be heard talking to another officer and trying to defend his actions. He didn't comply. I gave him 3 chances. I told him, final warning, get on the ground or you'll get the dog. This is what he's saying to the other officers. Okay. I don't know why they seem so mad at me for it. He wasn't complying. I mean, am I wrong? To which the other officers respond with a no. They're not going to shame him in front of him, but behind closed doors, they're going to be like, bro, what the fuck was you doing? You about to get us all fired. Which you've seen stories about that. You know what I'm saying? Because people got a brain in their head and they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They know how life is going on out here, okay? They know they got criminals. They know they got, people that just don't like the cops because of situations like this. So they know what's going on, okay? They're familiar with the words being said about them. But yet and still, you continue to go out there and paint a negative picture on the police officers that you work with. Now, during a July 20th meeting with the police chief, Sean Bayer Speakman begged the top cop not to take his best friend from him, which is the dog. It is unclear if Speakman was able to keep the dog after he was terminated. So that part we don't know, okay? What I will say is Rose suffered dog bites and was treated at a nearby medical center. He was charged with failure to comply. That's it. Failure to comply. Now, he failed to comply because of situations like this. We've all seen them. I'm sure you quite seen them on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. You've seen the situations where these cops is just basically doing whatever they want to do, however they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You get a white cop, sometimes it's black cops, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they feel like they want to get their shit off too. Most of the time it's white cops, you know what I'm saying? And, it's something that's like as minor as this, like a mud flap. So we going through all this for a mud flap. He ain't do nobody harm to nobody. So if it's a dry day, so basically what the mud flap does is it keeps the mud from, like if you riding a truck and the tail mud flap may kick dirt and water and like anything that's on there from any type of moisture that's coming from the sky, or it could be a puddle they rolled over, whatever, and it's kicking off, some moisture or, whether it be mud, water, you know what I'm saying? At times you could be riding, kicking off rocks. My car has been hit with some rocks from situations like that, you know what I'm saying, when I'm riding fast. So yes, it's needed, but is it enough to put my man on the ground and threaten his life with it? No, fam, it's not that damn serious. It's not that damn serious, okay? So at the end of the day, this cop should have been terminated because he's what they call super cop. You know what I'm saying? And his age, I think, played a part into it because with him being 23, charged up, hey, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that. There's nothing against young people, it's not. But they are charged up in a way that I've never seen before. Whether you're doing good or you're doing evil. You know what I'm saying? And they got all the energy in the world to do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So someone that young, I'm not feeling good about him becoming a cop. I'm not feeling really good about him doing the correct thing because clearly a lot of them, they want to do what they want to do. And when you're in those country towns or whatever like that, Circleville or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like one of them back road situations or something like that, they don't like you. They clearly just don't like you. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to get dealt with in a way that you don't want to get dealt with if you look like me. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So it's an unfortunate situation. This man had to deal with this. Thank God they ain't shoot and kill the man and, take the man out. You know what I'm saying? His family is mourning and all that kind of stuff. He got out. You know what I'm saying? Everything is cool. But I'm glad this cop got fired because this is not how things should be taking place. This is not how it should have, going from the rip. And you know, he needs to get dealt with. Now, granted, he will find another job, I promise you, because he's a cop. He lost his job in Circleville, Ohio. Guess what? You take his ass a few feet over here, you may go over to Cincinnati, you may go over to Cleveland and get a job. You know what I'm saying? You got a background of police officers, you know, they need people. Okay, cool. They'll hire you. So he'll get another job again. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we don't read more about him, because he needs to learn from this situation and become a better cop. You know what I'm saying? And start treating people fairly. It's not like my man had a weapon or anything like that. He was like, you're on the ground, do this, do that, do that. My man felt he feared for his life. At the end of the day, I would have feared for my life as well. You know what I'm saying? So this is the reason why I'm not doing this. Look, I ain't got no mud flap. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing. You could have just put me in the back of the goddamn car. We could have talked about this whole situation and we wouldn't have to worry about this. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, and you know how I go. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. There'll be more awesome, loving, wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. All my visitors, welcome as well. Do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If that falls in your bucket. And come check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I also have a Facebook, AG's TV. I post videos over there. You know, I do reels, I do short stories, you know, things of that nature. So just give me a like, give me a follow. Come check me out. You know, I'm all over the internet. So, you know, I would love for you to be part of our family. So if you do that, you have my blessing. I thank you. In case you want to see the whole video, I'll put a link in the description. That way you can see the video, the whole situation is taking place. And, you know, we're not going to post it on here because I don't want no trouble. So, you know, it's too violent. So, you know, you can get to go to another site to see it, but I'll have it in the link in the description so that way you can check it out. All right. With that being said, I love every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for watching the video thus far. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.